I will start the topic that is geometric progression. First, that is nth term of GP. Now the second one is sum of n terms of geometric progression. Third topic is geometric mean. The fourth one is n geometric mean between the two terms. And fifth one is that is properties of GP. These are the topics we study in geometric progression. Now we will start the topic that is first nth term of GP. First of all, you have to know what is GP. It means suppose I just write the sequence 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. In this sequence, we will see the ratio between the two consecutive terms are equal. For example, 2 upon 1 that is 2, 4 upon 2 that is 2, again 8 upon 4 that is also 2 and 16 upon 8 that is 2. It means the ratio of the two consecutive terms are equal. This type of progression is called geometric progression. But suppose if you want to construct this progression, in that case, you know already in this sequence the ratio is 2 and first term of the sequence is 1. Suppose if you multiply 2 in the first term, then you get the second term. If you multiply 2 in the second terms, you get third terms. But if you multiply 2 in the third term, you get the fourth term and so on. Therefore, if we take the first term is A and the common ratio is R, in that case the second terms will be A into R. Third, that is AR is square, because we multiply R in the second terms, we get third term. If we multiply R in third term, we get fourth term, that is ARQ and so on. Therefore, the last term of this sequence is AR to the power n minus 1. Because A is the first term, AR second, third that is AR to the power 2, it means 2, that indicates 3 minus 1. ARQ, that indicates 4 minus 1. Because of this, the last term, that is the nth term, this indicates AR to the power n minus 1. It means you get the first formula that is related to GP, nth term of the GP, it becomes Tn, that is AR to the power n minus 1. And this is equal to last term of the sequence. This is the first formula we will use in this sequence, that is GP. This is the first one, that is nth term of the GP. For example, which term of the GP 5, 10, 20, 40 is 5120? This is the question that is related to nth term of the GP. But in this question, the first term is 5, second is 10, it means the ratio is 2. The last term of the sequence is 5120, it means this is Tn, or you can also say that this is L. L means last term. Solution of this question is, this is 5, 10, 20, that is up to last term is 5120. It means in this sequence A is 5, R is 2 and the last term is, that is 5120. And we have to find the number of terms in this sequence, because in questions it is given which term of this sequence will be 5120. It means we have to find n. Then the formula is, that is AR to the power n minus 1 is equal to 51, but A is 5, R is 2, power n minus 1 is equal to 5120. Then this and this gets cancelled. You get 1, 0, that is 2, 4. This becomes 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 10, gets cancelled by this. You get n minus 1 equal to 10, then you get n is equal to 11. It means the 11th term of this sequence will be 5120. This is the first question that is related to nth term of the GP. The question is, the fourth, seventh and the last term of the GP are 10, 80 and 2560 respectively. Find the first term and the number of terms in the GP. It means first term we have to find A and the number of terms we will find n. Then fourth term, that indicates T4. This one is given, that is 10. Seventh term, that is T7, it is given 80. And last term, it is L. This one is given 2560. It means T4 indicates AR cube is equal to 10. I take this one is the first equation. Similarly, T7, that is AR6, it becomes 80. Second, L, that is AR to the power n minus 1, it becomes 256. Equation number third. But we have to find A and N. Therefore, we have to solve these three equations. Then we will get N and A. But I just take the two equations, first and second. I divide second by 1. It becomes AR6 divided by AR cube is equal to 80 upon 10. Then A and A gets cancelled. R6 gets cancelled by RQ. It becomes RQ is equal to 8. Therefore, we get R is equal to 2. We put R equal to 2 in first equation, we will get A. It means the first equation, that is ARQ, but R is 2, it becomes A into 2Q is equal to 10. Then we get A is equal to 10 upon 8. That is 5 by 4. This is the first term. And last term is given, that is AR to the power n minus 1, that is 2560. A is 5 by 4. R is 2, power n minus 1 is equal to 2560. This will be cancelled by this 512. It means 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 512 into 4. It is 2048. That is 2 to the power n minus 1. It means 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 11. Then n minus 1 is equal to 11. Then we get n is equal to 12. This is the method to find the first term and the number of terms in GP. Now we see next questions that is also related to nth term of the GP. If the first term and the nth term of GP is A and B respectively, and P is the product of first n terms, prove that P square is equal to AB to the power n. Then solution is, that is T1 is equal to A. Last term, that is Tn, is equal to AR to the power n minus 1, and this is equal to B. T1, that is A, and Tn, that is AR to the power n minus 1 is equal to B. And P is the product of first n terms, that is A, this is AR, second term of the GP, and this is AR square, third term of the GP, and last term will be AR to the power n minus 1. It means P is equal to, that is A multiply by n times. In that case, it becomes A to the power n. But here, R to the power 1, R to the power 2, it means base is same, then power must be added. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n minus 1. This is P. P is equal to A to the power n, and R to the power, this series is given in AP, then n minus 1 by 2, that is first term plus last term. This becomes P is equal to A to the power n, R to the power n into n minus 1 upon, then P square becomes like that. This is A to the power 2n dot R to the power n into n minus 1. This is the LHS part of these questions, LH. But in RHS, it is given AB to the power n. It means A is the first term and B is the AR to the power n minus 1 whole to the power n becomes A square R to the power n minus 1 to the power n, that is A to the power 2n and R to the power n into n minus 1. This is RHS, and this is equal to LHS. It means P square is equal to AB to the power n is the solution of this question.